Eureka! Tallywix is gonna flip when he sees this!
Yeah, that's fair, and normally I would have sympathy and patience, but not today.
Not today.
So I'm the final boss here.
Alright, hey everybody.
Hello.
Thanks for getting trash done, and thanks to almost everyone for being on time.
We got Babichos. I'm ready to game.
Guildbake's going down right there for Vantis. Make sure you're grabbing the rank 3s that are single stack. Blasts are down as well. Grab an extra one for a few people that aren't quite in here yet.
Did you complete it now?
Yep.
Nice.
Every item's upgraded. Almost 681.
It's huge. Yep, Vantis. Ali's the one missing, and he said that he's coming. While we have a second, if you installed that gate usable weak aura, now's the perfect time to test it, because Womack just threw it on the gate. And then you should be able to walk out of range and say, okay, that's my perfect spot. I'm going to get knocked into the gate while I'm spamming my button. Gives you a nice range on the gateway indicator. You can also use the timer one as well. I just need you to have something, because after a few pulls, dying to the gate is going to be banned. This boss dies as soon as we get most of the way through that second gateway. I need to re-import the note real quick, because I added some roars to the magnet phases. I think it's Kaz's roars are going to be during the magnet phases. Let me grab them. Yeah, it is. No, it's Cody's roars. Kaz is unassigned. Kaz can roar whenever. Cody's roars are during the magnets.
I've been using it after intermission to help us get to the gates.
Sounds good. Ali is not online yet. Let's just do a roll pull. We'll drop motions after a few Mageless one shot with 19.
Oh, we're so strong now.
At least half the rate over 675. Good job.
Oh, it's online.
Can you get Hellstones again, please?
Ah, that's terrible
Lock portal
timing.
just one way. Make sure to grab Vantis if you haven't already.
I grabbed him one flask.
And feast for us whenever you can, Ellie. Thank you. Feast is down. Ah, now we're ready. Red goes to the right on pull. Remember, if you're first in the mindset, do it right away.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
To develop.
Red goes
What will happen if I do this?
Adrian's doing the drill calls.
Bowman coming.
Being 4.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Dasky and then back.
Soak square. Bowman coming.
Hypothesis to test out.
Drills.
Drills.
Soak. Debuff on you.
Jamel and then notes.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Dodging rock.
Watch your step. Stay away from lines.
Out in the
Colors.
dead.
Same.
How is this gonna work?
Alley and then Kaz going far.
Bowman coming.
Kaz going far.
Special.
Drills in 4.
Didn't see that.
Lomac and then Alice on this next ones. Good choice.
Let's try a little experiment.
This is Cody's roar.
How hot is let's get before it gets
Cody's doing our rotation.
kicking out your bones?
Colors in 3 seconds, followed by gate.
Switch.
Gate. Soon.
Connected. Phase change.
Getting that. Good job, keep going. Res Tanny red. Red Res Tanny.
Thank you.
Watch your
Pin
step.
location.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Same.
Red Res
It's
Tanny.
gonna work.
Negative.
I call it
Colors. Dylan and then Cody.
Bowman coming.
Drills in 4.
that's the new benchmark. Whoop, that bag. Out in the
Madonna got them
mindset.
Next mine, good job. Swamping an alley, dodging big beams, running out of time.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Sorry, I forgot.
Out your bones.
Soak triangle. What step?
Alright, so we would do these 2 mines. Jamel and Finn would stay
Bowman
behind.
coming.
Boss moves. Watch
So,
use your conveyor to
debuff
run.
on
Drills
you.
are at the far end.
In 3 seconds.
Run out. Keep moving. Safe
Is that
now.
a demolish again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in the lightning so I can just do it and not have to worry about it being glowing on my screen.
I think I was the only one that missed the gates. Good job, everybody.
We forgot to bait the first set of drills after the gate as well. I got cut off.
Speak,
And
speak
sucked.
for yourself. I was where I needed to be.
By somebody.
This boss definitely does tonight. I feel like we're not gonna see anything.
Yep, good chance it dies in the second intermission or right after. Essentially before mechanics start in the final phase.
Like that.
Good first build. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
8 and 4.
Let's try a little experiment.
Stay away from lines.
I call it the green noise.
Watch your step.
Jamel and then
Soak circle. Bomb incoming.
Something special.
Soak.
8 and 4.
Debuff on you.
Whoops, that bag.
skills.
Look out. Sorry, I
Oh, check out the big bang.
Stay away from lines.
Ousting the my success.
Colors similar.
Same.
It's gonna work.
Me and Allie going far.
Bomb incoming.
I'll go first.
Bait.
See that coming.
Finn and then Alice and these lines.
Try a little experiment.
Stay away from lines.
Break it in for
Okay, we
size.
forgot about lines.
Watch your step.
Let's get before it sizzles. Best test batch yet.
Getting some different mines than we got last week, but you've still got a weak aura. You've probably got text to speech. I'm only going to call the first two names usually.
Was I always the mind popper on that? Like, or did it switch to me halfway?
It would have been always you because no one died.
Okay. Then yeah, I just missed it and wasn't in position.
ran to moon like I was gonna do. I don't think I killed anybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step. Soak square. Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Ali, you are the 4th mine in this.
Soak. Debuff on you. Stay away from lines.
Colors soon.
Switch.
Me and Cody going far. Me and Cody going far.
Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Stay away from lines.
Cody's roar here.
How hot does Fletch get before it gets on?
Good movement. Getting ready for colors.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to a stash.
Colors soon.
Same.
Laughing if I do this.
Colors.
Negative. Phase change.
Getting knocked. Red will need the res Tammy in your body again.
Watch your step.
Move in a little bit, colors soon.
Switch.
Kaz and Angie going far from markets. Kaz and Angie. Fading drills.
Bomb incoming.
Drills down at the end.
Just on 4.
Won't blast mine. Beams.
Stay away from lines.
Ali and Hallowell staying behind. Ali and Hallowell, use your conveyors.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Watch the mine here. Bait drills at the end. Bait drills at the end.
Didn't see that coming.
Drills. Bad drills there on that side. Beams. Keep going. Colors soon, then blue fucks off.
Same.
Colors and the blue fucks off.
Staying here for 5.
Baz and Notes are the first two
Bomb
in this very
incoming.
fast set of mines. Baz and Notes. Cody and Alice after that. Notes, go.
Bait drills.
Cody next, followed by Alice. Alice next. L drills into beams. This is Cody Roar. And then we position for the gate.
I call this the
So
green
Morales
noise.
knows what he did wrong. Perfect.
Toast into my
Oh,
success.
another good pull.
Best test badge yet.
Drills on blue are also terrifying on that pole.
So in P2, drills are on the far side of the room for both sets. First set and second set, and we do L drills.
When we were over here, is it possible to have the boss a little more in the center? Because he was basically held on the conveyor belt and there was nowhere for blue to really stand. which is why I was a little closer to the end here, and I think I died to the party pack explosion because I was like 5-10 yards closer than where I normally would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna move where I'm taking the second phase party packs because I fucked them up. Don't come out here, I may come back. But just wait for me to rest.
So, I have no idea because your gate looked good, but when I came out of the gate, I was literally right here and I took a step straight off the edge. But it's very odd because that's not where your gate was.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's the first time I didn't like actually just land where the gate was.
Do you have a movement speed up?
Yeah.
Were you pressing W?
I mean, I W'd off, so I would assume so, yeah.
If you were pressing W, like as you activate the gate, you retain your momentum in the direction you were like in the direction that the gate is facing, not in the direction you were originally facing. So that could have happened, or you were early and the knockback of the boss was still ongoing.
Maybe that happened? Yeah, maybe.
Lomac, could you place the P2 gate? Let's talk about that as a team real quick.
Yeah, do we like the edge one, or do we like the diagonal one?
I think the edge.
So it would be there, I think, or farther south.
So if we're gonna put the boss, I think, again on circle, just like it is for the first one. So I think that's fine right there. So if everyone looks at the guy with the skull on his head, this is for the P2 gate. Boss is going to be standing where I'm standing on circle. And blue, you pretty much don't have to do anything. You're already going to be like right here. Well, you don't have to rotate. You follow the boss, but you don't have to rotate. So blue's going to be right here after the big beams and the suck, and you're just going to walk up. And you're going to get kind of underneath the boss, or so that you can get knocked into the gate. Very simple. Red, again, looking at the skull guy, red's going to end the suck right here. You're going to walk straight up, counterclockwise around, like that. Range is going to get knocked to the center conveyor. Melee is going to get knocked to the edge conveyor. Does that make sense to everybody? One more time. Blue, just a quick walk up so that you're between the boss and the gate. Red, give plenty of space, and then do a 180 around the boss once you're right here and get knocked to your spot. It's opposite colors from the first one. Opposite colors get knocked.
I think you might.
Ready, one more warm up, and then send our potions and kill those.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Jump off.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this best test batch yet.
Jeeves is still available. Make sure you're eating buns to help the healers on resets, please. Go. I know it's an odd concept.
5, 4, 3, 2. Watch your step.
To develop. What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
Bait.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Paz and then dash.
Soak Moon.
20%.
Bowman coming.
Officers to test out.
Bait.
That bad.
Soak. Debuff on
Now last mine, good.
The big bang.
Stay away from lines.
Colors,
Into my success.
Same.
colors. Me and Allie going far. Me and Allie.
Negative. Bowman coming.
You go. You go out.
Ready to bait?
Alice and Adrian next.
Stay away from.
Hitting sucks. 40 roar. Try to have the roar active before it starts, please. Rotating for intermission. Colors soon. Investing. Colors soon.
Same.
Colors into knock.
Negative. Phase change.
Oh. I was not pursued. What happened? I was knocked away and then I guess I walked past. Does it have any
Colors soon.
Watch your step.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Colors soon.
How is this gonna work?
Angie and Kaz going far.
Positive.
Bait
Remember to
drop.
bait.
Call this the green noise. I
Bowman
got a
coming.
hypothesis to test out.
Baiting 4.
Whoops, bad batch. Toast into my
Morales
secretion lens
and
for science.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright,
check
a whole
out
bunch
the
of
big
bad happened
bang.
there. Jump off.
Shaking out your bones. Ooh, best test batch yet.
We'll just wait a little bit longer.
Alright, so wrong color mine was stepped on.
Someone clipped Skull, but it was like actually right on time. So.
Was this the wrong color, I think?
Oh.
What happened on intermission? We had a bunch of people in the middle.
I pressed shield charge as I was getting knocked back, so it kept me in the middle. I don't know if I hit people on the way out.
You guys know those like Zorb balls that you get in and roll around? I feel like Rugrat's one of those, just knocking into everyone. Like a bumper car or something, just the living embodiment of that.
Just a little bit. I'll update details name in a sec.
Super monkey ball, there you go.
There we go. Another Japanese mid-2000s PS2 game classic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
To develop. What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
Bomb incoming.
Officers to get out.
Bait drills.
See that coming. Toasted to my success. Let's try a little.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
That's getting them.
Soak square.
Bomb incoming.
Something special.
Bait drills.
That bag.
Soak. Debuff on you.
Oh, check out the big bag.
Stay away from lines.
Colors soon.
Into a bag.
Switch.
Colors. Allie and Cody going for.
Negative. Bomb incoming.
Officers to get out.
Bait and 4.
Didn't see that coming.
Alice last month.
Let's try a little.
Stay away from lines.
Breaking wind beside. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Red res mermaids. These are me.
Taking out your bones.
Looks like you. Colors
Toasted
soon.
to my success.
Switch.
What if I do this?
Colors.
Positive. Phase change.
There. It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Colors.
Same.
It's gonna work.
Morales and I going forward.
Positive.
I call this the green
Pre-position for drills.
Bomb incoming.
something special.
Bait drills. 2 seconds.
Bad bags. Here's to a
Colorado and swamp.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Oh, check out the big bang.
Stay away from lines.
Dark beams. Angie and swamp stay behind.
Watch your step.
Let's get before it sizzles.
Bomb incoming.
Drills go to the far end.
Bait and 3.
Didn't see that coming.
There's a boom king with bad drills on blue side.
Try a little experiment.
Stay away.
Breaking winds beside.
Alright, you can jump off for a second.
Toasted to my success.
Switch.
What if I do this?
Soak star.
Ooh,
Negative.
that's a new
Bomb
benchmark.
incoming.
Something special. Best test bed yet.
Does the roar help, or are we getting messed up by that roar?
It's too fast.
Too fast?
Yeah, I think we're moving too quickly with all the chaos.
Alright, do we go back to no roar?
I mean, I think it was the war before it happened that may fucked it up. Because I got fucking yeeted by that.
Yeah, like that roar was never really a problem, was it? Would that suck?
Yeah, but we're gonna use it on the second set, the L drills. So I just want it to be consistent, I think, between whenever there's a magnet, how they're going to be comfortable how fast their character's moving. Alright, so we're gonna keep it. The roar is going to be in effect before the magnet starts. Dropping potions to the right. So just over a 5-minute fight, so as soon as that second potion comes up, just send it. Minutes in, I believe, is during the second intermission. Make sure you're listening to Adrian for the drill calls. It's probably, other than missing the gate, the biggest fuck up you can do is putting the drills in the wrong spot. Okay? Potions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
What'll happen if I do this?
Positive.
Taking out your bones.
Bomb incoming.
Offices to check out.
Ready, bait.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Soak square.
Baz.
Bomb incoming.
Something special.
8 and 4.
Bag bag.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Stay away
Watch
from
your
line.
Rockets into colors.
Here's to a bag.
Colors soon.
Same.
Kaz and Ali going far.
Positive. Bomb incoming.
Drill soon.
8 and 3.
Adrian and Notes next mines. 9 minutes.
Stay away from line. What?
Rotating. Or they're coding.
I was separated from the group. I got thrilled.
We have a backup for it.
Out your bones.
Colors.
Toasting to my success.
Switch.
But if I do
Colors indicate.
Negative. Phase change.
Keep going.
Watch your step.
Colors.
up the kill rate 20%.
Same.
Cody and then Lomac going far.
Freestand for the drills.
Bomb incoming.
8 and 4.
Bag bag.
Swamp and then Hallie next mines.
Break it, win for science. Oh, check out the big bang.
Stay away from lines.
Taking out your bones.
Madorna and Finn staying behind. Everyone else using the conveyor and going past it if you need to bait drills.
How hot does Fletch get before
Watch out for mines as you walk.
Bomb incoming.
Madorna and Finn staying behind, bait drills. Drills in 4. Morales and Dacia next mines, drills.
Look at him.
Watch Morales. Watch Morales. He's stunned.
I
Someone do blue mine. Blue mine. Good.
Did I cut you off there? With the drill, Morales?
No, I was trying to hover back. Got hit. I had bomb pop right at that moment, so I should have to swap.
Could I have popped my mine early? Like if I see it's just stuck on 2 seconds, can I pop mine early? And
I should have called for it. I think the fear is if you pop it and they're about to go pop it.
Yeah,
too. So.
I don't want that happening unless it's very obvious that it's okay.
Yeah, I should have called to pop the next one, but that was my bad.
You can probably just like hang it here if you have drills, but you know you have blue mine. You could bait just kind of put like 3 here or something and then pop it. You don't have to be with us if you have mine assignment there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
Bait 3.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
That's E and then
Bowman coming.
Something special.
Bait in 4 seconds.
That bag.
As and then
Oh, check out the big bag.
Watch Stay away from lines.
rockets, colors soon.
Same.
Colors.
Soak circle.
Myself and Kaz going forward.
Bowman coming.
I'll go first.
Bait in 4 seconds.
Jamel
Soak.
and Notes.
Debuff on you. Stay away from
Rotating for intermission. Colors in 5.
Same.
positive phase change.
Very good, keep going.
Your step.
Colors soon.
Same.
Colors, Dylan and Cody going far. Bait
Positive.
Rose. Dylan and Cody going far.
Bowman coming.
Blue, be careful of this mine in front of us for Drones.
Hosting to my success. Oh, check out the big bag.
Use your conveyors to move. Angie and Ali staying behind. Angie and Ali staying behind.
Watch your step.
Go far if you
Bowman
need to bait
coming.
drills. Go far if you need to bait drills. Angie and Ali doing the mines.
3 seconds.
Morales and Diana's next mines. Great.
Let's try a little
Beams. Colors into blue fucks up. Colors into blue fucks up.
Switch.
Gasky and notes. Gasky then notes on lands.
Bomb incoming.
Soak star.
Gasky and Jamel. Jamel next.
Soak.
Drills in 4.
Debuff
No.
on you.
Dorna next.
Someone soak square.
I can do the last one.
So that was me. I had the colors backwards.
Watch your step.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
I think when I got bumped off, you got added to the Ikora?
Yeah, so notes died, Jamel took his place, and then I don't know what happened.
Maybe then it got really fucked up because I died as well. I had square initially. I didn't see a drill was on my port. I ported to a drill and died.
How did the knock happen?
That was on me. That was, yeah. I saw it was red, realized that it wasn't going to move the boss. I honestly did not realize there was a switch there. And yes, I have a bunch of notifications on it, so
Okay.
it's just on me.
Oh, all good. Really good first part. Everyone got through the gate. We're getting there. Just need to be clean all the way through.
After first intermission, if we could clean up a little bit, like blue needs to be... Where's blue? I don't remember which side's which, but...
Blue is here after first intermission.
Yeah, I mean, just like until we get the color swap, we're like on a north-south facing situation, but some people are just like making a big like half circle around the boss, and it's like sketchy. So you should just be like top-bottom, just like you are when you're on the conveyor belt, until the switch, and then go east-west, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so melee should be staying pretty much exactly where they are. Range should be walking in to be a little closer for the start of colors, but should be nowhere close to the opposite color. Ellie, are you ready?
I mean, it'd be good to see.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Dasky and then Dasky.
Soak square.
Bomb incoming.
Bait.
Soak.
Debuff on you. Watch your step.
Dodging rockets into colors. Colors now.
Same.
Me and Allie going far. Me and Allie.
Positive. Bomb
Allie
incoming.
go first.
Bait drills in 4 seconds.
Adrian and Alice next. Getting sucked. Positioning for intermission.
I call this the green noise.
Colors in 3. Colors
Same.
If I do this,
Positive. Phase change. Watch your step.
Inching in for colors.
Same.
Colors. Cody and Kaz going far. Bait drills.
Positive.
Cody and Kaz.
Reposition.
Bowman coming.
Bait 4.
Bad bags. Hands to a side. Let's try a little experiment.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the
Angie
green
and
noise.
Dylan staying behind. Res Rec. Red Res Rec.
Watch your step.
Let's get the point.
Bowman coming.
Opposite to test out.
Watch out for bait drills. Bait drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Drills. During the last line. Good. Watch out for the beam.
Away from.
Blue fucks off after this.
Toast into my success.
Same.
Send the blue fucks off.
Soak
Jamel
circle.
and Notes are the
Positive.
first two.
Bowman coming.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Drills in 4. This is L.
In last night.
Shaking out your bones.
Heights up.
Watch
Blue
your
moves
step.
up gently to this gate. It's always right next to us. Red goes past us. Red goes past the boss. Blue stays here to get knocked into the gate.
I call
Blue
this
takes the
the
gate.
green noise. Hands to a side.
Switch.
It's gonna work.
Colors.
Negative.
Blue
Phase
takes the
change.
gate.
No, I went too far. No.
Blue res Tanny if you can. Red res Rugrat if you can. Res A tank. We have Tanny. Rebuff Tanny.
Watch your step.
Colors soon.
New pots and 8.
Red is center. Blue is outside. Red is center. Blue is outside.
Negative.
Shaking out your bones.
Just ignore the mines. Frank.
Bowman coming.
Pot.
Breaking limbs
Second
for
pot.
science.
Bait in 3.
Do drills. Do not do the mines.
Toast into my success.
Help your healers.
Boss will come back. Don't worry about it. Let the boss come
Let's
back.
try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. Best test batch
Very good.
yet.
Did
So
we
what-
have a roar? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just real quick, right at the end there, we saw blue orbs. Those blue orbs we cannot get hit by. They have an extra ability. I'm gonna link it. Essentially makes it they're upgraded rockets, and we never want to get hit by those. Something about extra raid damage.
I think it's just like heroic. Like if you get hit by one, it does raid damage instead of just individual damage, right?
Yes, it's right here.
Let me look at the standing position because I think
So it
I-
launches projectiles that do 7 million damage to you if you're hit, and it does 3.3 million to the raid if you're hit. So at the end of the fight there, we're just playing super safe. All we're doing is not getting hit by those void orbs. They're upgraded rockets. Tim, go ahead.
Did we have a roar on that second suck? Because if we did, I definitely need to like reevaluate my movement there. I was not moving as if I had one. I didn't think, but
I was dead at the time.
yeah.
So I think in hindsight, I should have called for us to do that last set of mines. But I think when we kill this, it will be with no mines.
Yeah, I think we're gonna skip balls. Real close.
So just pay attention to mine or no mine at the end there. But hey, good prog. We're good now. Let's keep going.
There was only 10% left.
It does not. We do not exit intermission if everyone manages to live. We don't exit intermission.
Got me, Joe.
5,
Pulls, let's keep going.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
8 and 4.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Stay away from line.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Baz and then
Soak Moon.
Bowman coming.
8 and 4.
my last mine.
Soak.
Dodging
Debuff on
rockets.
you.
Check out the big bag.
Colors.
Same.
This gonna work.
Colors. Kaz and I going far.
Bowman coming.
Something special.
Go ahead, Kaz.
8 and 4.
Alice notes and then Alice.
Taking out your bones.
Stay away from
Watch your
lines.
step. Rawson. Suck.
How hot does let's get
Blue Resmeralis. Setting up the gateway. Cross
I
moon.
call this the green noise.
Rebuff lands. Gates. After colors. Colors now.
Same.
Colors.
Taking a lot of damage.
Phase change.
Knock back now. Keep going. Colors after
Just-
this.
Same.
Angie and Cody going far. Angie first. Fate drills. Drills and set.
Bowman coming.
In 4.
Hallowell and Swamp on the next mines. Bees.
Stay away from lines.
Ali and Womack staying behind. Moving across the room.
What?
Go far if you're eligible for drills.
Bowman coming.
Drills in 5. Go far if you're eligible.
Didn't see that coming.
Morales and Dasky in lines.
Check out the big bag.
Colors into blue fox off.
How's into my success?
Me back up
Same.
on.
Into blue fox off. Dylan and Baz fast mines.
Bowman coming.
Something special.
Drills in 5. L drills.
Angie, you'll roar there.
Tanny, you have to do third mine. It's on square. Finn after. Finn on mine.
Let's try a little experiment.
Kaz
Step
roar.
away.
Breaking
Try to
things
live.
for science. It'd love the kill rate 20%.
Blue sets up for the gate. Red goes past the boss. Colors in 5. We'll just practice the gate here. It's dead, so there's no gate. Good luck.
Switch.
I guess red practice getting knocked.
Positive phase change.
Red practice getting knocked here. Okay, you can jump off.
Best badge yet.
I attempted the Gurg method
Oh.
and it failed me.
Yeah,
Cody,
it's not working very well. I was early on that one. I'm not
What's
happy.
I was spamming that so much and I just flew right past the
There
gateway
must
and never got
there
in.
must be an internal cooldown. I don't think the spam works
On what?
on your control chart.
No shot, dude. I gotta bounce on my mouse wheel. I just like slap that shit.
I've been having issues with it too, but I could just be slow hands.
No, I'm only like 2 for 4 on it.
Did someone say my name?
I messaged you.
No, you need to talk to cousin Slow Hands. Come back.
I have many lucky tools you like.
You want to feast?
Yes, please.
There must be an issue with like it actually activating when you go into range, how fast you're moving, and the timing of your click that makes it very iffy. First, I think
you
it's
sure?
being in range when you start.
Are you also sure that you're actually free of your GCD? So like,
Yeah, I'm not doing
a lot of my Instacast ones have like a GCD afterwards, and I was getting cucked by me still being in GCD and not being able to click the thing.
So
I don't think it's on the GCD.
I don't believe so.
Oh, so then it's just okay. So I'm getting the same thing as you. I just thought it was because of the GCD. That makes sense though.
So, if Kaz and I are both dead, should I call Windrush?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call Hallie Windrush then. Moving after intermission. Okay. So I'll pull your B up. Okay. Make sure to repair before the pull.
I'm feasting, so I'm sleeping on your pulsing.
Got a big boat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
What will happen if I do this?
Ooh, almost went the wrong side.
Taking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
Bane 3.
Didn't see that coming. Toasted to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Dash key and then
Soak square.
Bowman coming.
Where the fuck?
Bane 3.
Soak.
Jamel moves.
Debuff on you.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Colors in 4.
Same.
Colors has an alley going for.
Positive.
Has
Bowman
alley.
coming.
8 and 4.
In the notes on these. Watch me, watch me. Position for intermission. Colors and fire.
Switch.
Colors into gate.
Negative. Phase change.
This gate. Keep going.
Your step.
Colors after this.
Switch.
Colors, Cody and Dylan going far. Cody popping
Positive. Bowman coming.
8 and 4 seconds.
Do we need the Womack res for a gate?
Yeah, we'll get him in a minute. Swamp and then Hallie. Big beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Morales and Angie staying behind. Movement now. Moving down. Watch out for the mines. Red, Res, Lomac.
Bowman
Once
coming.
range. Morales and Angie doing your mines. Drills at the far end. Bait drills at the far end. Drills
And
at
3.
the Red, Res, Lomac. Dasky and then Alice.
Stay away from line.
Colors in 3. Colors into blue fucks off.
Same.
Blue fucks off.
Soak circle.
Jamel and then Baz.
Positive.
Fast.
Bowman
mines.
coming.
Jamel and then Baz.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Drills in 5. L drills in 5. Finn and Allie are 3rd and 4th. Finn and Allie. Drills now. L drills. Get safe.
I fucked you all, sorry.
Can you just have blue go on one of the red sides and it's all red to
Watch
isolate
your
on one
step.
side, Greg? That makes sense.
Colors in 5.
Blue your bottom.
Same.
And then. Okay. Sorry, what, Adrian, were you trying
Phase
to.
change.
What were you doing? What were you saying?
Okay, so if Lomac's not alive, we don't have a gate. As a contingency, there's 2 red dots. We just convert one of those red dots to a blue dot, but we need someone to call which one is which. Does that work?
Oh, so like all red.
Yeah, you could have all red get knocked to middle, and then
Yeah.
melee just have to AFK the whole intermission.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
then everyone will live.
It's less
Yeah.
damage, but we get through intermission.
Got it.
But also, I should
Close
just
to
be
each other
alive,
for those
so.
knocks.
Yeah, I should be allowed to. So that would be. What's easier? Red would get knocked to middle, blue would get knocked to edge in that case.
Yeah.
I think red would need to get knocked past this way, if this makes sense. Through. I don't know that we'd both have an angle standing that close to each other. Anyway, let's just make Lomac be alive. We go on.
You guys are trolling with these cookie requests. Holy.
We said blue outside, red inside, right? Or
If there's no warlock, blue is outside, so watch my colors here. Blue goes there, red goes here.
Perfect, and And yeah, that would line up with our polarity past that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Andy's ready. We are all ready. Alright, let's go to work.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
To develop. What'll happen if I do this?
Positive.
Taking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
8 and 2, 3.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Quiet. He'll love the
Soak square.
Baz and
Bowman
Dusty
coming.
first.
8 and 4.
Jamila third one.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Rockets into
Stay
Colors.
away from lines.
Hosting the my success.
Colors now.
Same.
It's gonna
Ali
want
and Kaz with
Positive. Bowman coming.
something special.
Frozen 5.
Didn't see that coming.
Notes and thing.
Let's try a little.
Hitting some.
Stay away from
your
lines.
step.
How hot does Sledge get before it hits?
Blue Res Halloween.
Taking out your bones.
Blue to the gate.
Here's to a smash.
Colors now.
Same.
What happen if I do
Colors.
this?
Positive. Phase change.
Prep for colors.
Same.
Colors now. Cody and Lomac going far. Bait drills.
Positive.
I call this the green noise.
Bowman coming.
Offices to check out.
Cody and Lomac. Drill soon.
8 and 4.
Woohoo! That's a new benchmark.
That's my bad.
Best test batch yet.
Alright, we missed 2 gates. Both of you, I think, went early, so you did the thing where you take the gate, but then you get knocked at the end of it. For the first set of mines after first intermission, when we are right here, healers are always a little bit behind, so just be careful with your health right there. I've already got the healing cooldowns done. I'm ahead of the curve for versus Sprocket prep.
Damn. So much faith.
I even met with the healers, and they signed off verbally on my cooldowns.
You met with them? You're cutting edge, not ahead of the curve.
Whoa.
Fuck, he beat me to it.
Great minds think like me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Bait 4.
Didn't see that coming. House in the mind success. Let's try a little experiment.
Stay away from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Baz
Soak
and then
moon.
Bowman coming.
Bait 4.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Rockets.
Watch your
and
step.
colors. Colors now.
Switch.
Me and Allie going far. Me and
Positive. Bowman coming.
You go first.
Bait and 4.
Adrian and then Alice.
Let's try a little experiment. How hot does flesh get before it
Prepping for intermission. Watch out for those drills, Blue. Blue, be careful. Should I wait for them? Colors soon.
Switch.
Colors now.
Negative. Phase change.
Too many to jump off.
Just did it again. I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw 2 or 3 people stand on the edge. I didn't want to say anything last time, but that felt like what happened to me, and I couldn't remember if I had screwed up movement or something, but that was a lot of people looked like they were on the edge, and I don't know that they hit it early.
I'm assuming that's an early gate. I don't know how else you end up over there, unless because me and Tanny were the early ones. There might have been others, but
Because it doesn't matter where you take the gate from, right? It should put you out directly on top of it.
Yeah.
So let's assume we're early. Yeah, there was some really shitty drills right here. Blue side drills, never here.
That was me. I popped the bomb and then got the drills. And then I died to it, trying to back
so
up.
you just need to keep them over by the mark.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Just turning down my graphic settings real quick. Getting 40 frames.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
It says we're early.
Positive.
Shaking out your bones.
Bowman coming.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Stay away from line.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Camel and then death.
Soak circle.
Bowman coming.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Drills.
Bait drills.
Baz last one.
Stay away from lines.
Rockets into colors.
House in the mind success.
Colors.
Same.
It's gonna work.
Allie and then Cody going far.
Positive. Bowman coming.
Something special.
Resmadorna blue.
8 drills in 4.
Jump up. Someone got the colors right.
Shaking out your bones. Best batch yet.
Is someone canceling their fort at the start of on pull? Because it's like 50-50, you have to recast it.
Check the log for you, that sounds annoying. Did it happen last pull?
Yeah. Or, yeah. Most recent one.
How or why would someone even do that?
Yeah, the macro that
Great
you
question.
forward.
Dylan and Rugrat don't have it at the start of the pull.
I didn't right click the buff or anything, so I
Yes.
guess I wasn't alive when it casted.
I'm like casting it because I have a very obnoxious weak aura that tells me if people don't have it. I wouldn't worry about it too much if there's nothing obvious.
Yeah, that's all I see is 2 players are missing it on pull. Well, let me count. And you rebuff, so obviously there's 20.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Bomb incoming.
8 drills.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Soak Moon.
Bomb incoming.
8 and 4.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Check out the big bag.
Stay away from lines.
Here's to a stag.
Careful, drill on blue.
Switch.
It's gonna work.
Ali and I going far.
Positive. Bomb incoming.
You go.
8 and 4.
Dylan and Alice next.
Shaking out your bones.
Watch your.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
I think we should redact that roar.
You jump on.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. I call this the green noise.
You just remove it completely.
Success.
Major, that bounce you off the wall and back.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good tech.
And parkour.
Was that just people getting too close?
I took like one step forward, got bounced through the magnet into it being soft.
There's
I
also
feel like we didn't have a problem there before, and now we do.
Well, I know for that attempt, somebody dropped the drills in the middle conveyor belt for red, when red people are still supposed to be baiting on this far conveyor. So we don't have that millimeter of
Yeah,
space.
the diagram shows the drill in the center, which is fine, but they can't be aggressively on red space. They have to be back in the conveyor. They can't be right here where I'm jumping with a skull in my head. They can't be here. They're okay if they're here. And they're also okay if they're back here. But they cannot be right there. Alright, let's take a break. We're getting there. Healer on blue lost control and got sucked into the red team on that last pull.
Rugrat was pretty far forward as well. I don't think we need the move speed.
But if we need it on the second set, I want people to be used to it.
But the second set pulls harder anyway, no? So if you have move speed, like it should be similar. If you have move speed on the second one that's harder, suck, and not on the first one that's weaker, suck? Or did I make that up?
It feels harder.
Yeah, okay, so maybe we just roll the second. That's fine.
The only thing I can think of is that it's not actually harder. You just have less space to move, if that makes sense. So it feels like it's harder, like pulling harder.
Yeah. So I can't see anything in the dungeon journal that says it is, but it feels way worse.
Yeah, like I feel like it would 100% say it if it did. So that's why I was starting to think like maybe it's just the fact that we have way less space. So you cannot move.
Yeah, the only empowered inventions are the Void Beam and the Void Barrage, so the beams and the rockets.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure we start this with full durability on our gear, full health stones, full everything.
Here an auction house at the entrance if you need it.
Okay. Alright. The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up. Slowly. Turn left. Shit!
I'm already check.
Oh!
Alright, we're back. Make sure you got full durability, full everything. Quality pulls, here we go. Ready check for the pull right now. Every mine matters, every drill matters, every knockback matters. We put together one quality pull, we kill this, and we never look back. And the healers get Mr. Pick-Me-Ups.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Bowman coming.
Being 4.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Baz and
Soak
Daz.
moon. Bowman coming.
8 and 4.
Soak.
Debuff on you.
Rockets into colors. Colors now.
Same.
Ali and I going for.
Bowman coming.
I'll go first.
8 and 4.
Alice and then Adrian.
Stay away from lines.
Cody, I forgot to tell you, we're doing no roar on this one for the rest of eternity.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Prepping for knock. Food comes down.
Shaking out your bones. Here's to us.
Colors now.
Same.
Colors.
Negative. Phase change.
Be patient. Very good. Cody, if we get to the hard
Watch your
suck,
step.
we would which is the first one. Colors here.
Same.
Cody and Kaz going far. Bait drills.
Negative.
Cody and Kaz going far. Everyone else bait drills.
Bowman coming.
Sure.
Baits in 4.
Dodging beam.
Stay away from lines.
Lomac and
Soak
Andy
Moon.
staying behind. Everyone else moving. Lomac and Andy.
Watch your
Now.
step.
Watch out for the mines. If you're baiting
Bowman
drills, get to
coming.
the end. Drills to the end of the platform. Morales and Jamel.
2 seconds.
Morales mine next. Then Jamel.
Soak.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beams. Colors into blue fucks up.
Toasting to my success.
Same.
Colors. Notes and Dasky. Notes and Dasky for
Bowman
turns.
coming.
L drills in 5. Dasky next. Allie, your 4th mine here.
3 seconds.
Back. Check out the big bang.
Suck. Blue slowly goes to the gateway. Watch me. I'm stunned. Red loops around. Red loops around for a knock. Blue gate. Colors in 4. Blue will gate. Colors here.
Switch.
Colors. Blue will gate. Red will
Positive.
gate knock.
Phase change.
Do not rush the knock. Red res Rugrat. Ping yourself Rugrat. Red also res Madorna. 2 reses for red. Ping both of those bugs. Ping those bugs. Colors now.
Same.
Colors now. We will do the mines. Kaz and Dylan go far. They're over there. Kaz and Dylan go far.
Bowman coming.
Kaz goes first. Second plot.
Bait in 2.
Drills. Just put them anywhere, not near us. Swamp and Baz mines. Baz wait, and then do your mine. Now. Do not get hit by a ball and we kill the boss. Do not get hit by a ball. Red, just turn around and look at the orbs. Do not get hit.
If this is rewired, it'll
Personals.
Bowman coming.
Just move on to the conveyor. Just move on to the conveyor. Collect your Mr. Pickups. Let's go.
Good job.
Good kill.
Healer, she said pick up the pick. Where you didn't pick him up?
Yeah, come on, you left them on the ground, I guess.
We are cursed with that.
We're also cursed with killing bosses directly after break.
So reminder, this loot, not all that valuable, but it is something we're only killing once, so I may not respect the rolls. But generally speaking, I will, but I reserve the right to change it. But roll on what you need. Remember the rules, and if we need to talk about something, we'll do it. And I may ask people to sim to figure out the best value on it. Loot is very easy so far. Yeah, it's all easy. Okay. Alright, stand on me for trades. Cody, wherever you are, I need to trade you. Okay, let's go work on Bandit.
Everyone just jump off the edge.
Or use your rewards card.
Use the thing that doesn't kill you and sends you back to the entrance.
Yeah, you could do that, but if you jump off the edge, there's still no repair bill.
Explosive bargain.
Yo, Lomac, come here. No particular
Huh?
reason.
No.
How will you do?
I got just what you need.
That spirit
Oh,
link at the end of the pool, was that in the note?
No.
Whoever hit that was fucking insane. This is like the only reason we killed the boss.
That was me. It was because I missed
Based.
my assigned spirit link.
Oh,
calculated.
Didn't push their button. Oh,
Interesting.
It was calculated.
I mean, it worked.
That's like the rallying cry on sticks.
So did you secretly not agree with the healing assignments when you got the meeting at the start?
I mean,
the meeting
that
was for the next boss. Yeah, it's fine.
It was for the next
Well, I
boss,
mean-
but that was the first time I ever saw that part of the fight.
Fair.
Disagreed with healing cooldowns. Killed the boss.
Also, it's not like it matters because Greg is not going to recognize when she uses her spells, anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, Hallie will push the
True,
clutch one.
true.
She was the one that wiped us on the pull before break, and then she saved the raid on the next.
And Halliwell, I
Pretty
can't
good.
believe your flanks saved us all.
We love a redemption arc.
We
have
we
enough
pulled
food?
indoors, right?
It's,
Yeah, we will kill trash here.
it's not an arc. It's a full circle.
Are we back to Madam President tech?
No, let's kill it one time. Can death run it.
How else are we supposed to get BOEs? Yeah.
I am in full single target spec loops.
My best button is
Can you deny BOE trash?
Wish.
Oh yeah, they should let you get that crit mass now.
Are we letting
I
the heroes
fucking
get their
wish.
Vista pick-me-ups?
Yeah, we'll get into the boss and then we'll summon him.
It's so cool how the boss dropped
Healers
before we
ever
still pick
again.
me ups.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Are we killing trash or are we doing the...
Yeah, we'll kill it. We're killing it.
I haven't done that in so long I forgot that it feels like it locks up your game.
Look who made it. Feast your eyes on the Galagio. Well, you can. You ready to talk? What? You think you're gonna yap at me till I roll over? We got games to play,
The
Gaslo.
pet cannot reach this thing in the air. It cannot attack it. There we go.
So is nobody gonna talk about the fact that we're just running into a casino and committing a genocide?
it's never a war crime first.
I mean, gambling's a sin, so I don't really see this as wrong.
Yeah, this is
The
right.
light told me to.
Damn,
We're committing this war crime in self-defense, obviously.
Can you commit war crimes when you're not at war?
It's
Oh, yeah.
not a genocide because it's not an ethnic group, unless casino dealers is an ethnic group.
It's just a coincidence
Well, I mean,
that
they're
they're
all
all
goblins.
goblins.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say they're goblins. That's the
Some of-
genocide.
Some of them are hobgoblins.
Oh damn, that's
I don't think you can just call them a hobgoblin to their face, man.
That was crazy.
Watch me, I'll do
disrespectful.
it anyway.
That's our word.
Danny's pressing W, guys. Everyone try and keep up.
My favorite button.
What about the little crumb collectors?
Let me get my VOV.
Everyone comes into the little room, or the hallway here. All that stuff will come to us.
Is this guy a goblin?
There's a goblin inside there.
Emotionally, he's a goblin.
On all planes except for...
Kind of same, honestly.
Adrian, I'll pay for your race change.
He's got that goblin in him.
You'd have to pay for a faction change too.
The game has
pretty sure
recognized
we
me
just-
as a goblin. You have to choose to prove it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just do one, you get the other.
Hey, Swish, if you're here, we're gonna bring you in once we get to the boss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you meant
That's on the
in-game.
kill though, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, despite what I was told, there are evading mobs.
Place your bets.
Well, everyone in the bus.
Say, your odds don't look so good. Something tells me this one's rigged. Let the games begin.
It's just right outside the vault. Just outside the doors to the...
It's right next to where you picked up the quest.
Still in combat with something.
It's the stuff back here that didn't snap.
Didn't snap yet, or is not going to snap?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it is not going to, because it's pretty far back. What happens if you get hit by this ball? Like,
I thought it was a good idea to put a bunch of mobs that literally just won't move.
Nothing. It is really funny to me that it's... I don't remember what kind of mob that is, what raised that bomb.
This is like the Airdar twins room.
Don't take me back there.
You didn't like doing the 12 healer strat for that boss?
I couldn't do ledge boss. I wiped our group a lot.
Same, all the time.
I had just joined the guild while they were progging Airdar twins, and on my first night in on my hunter, I failed ledge boss and I feigned death in midair, so it ran up and killed everybody, and I just walked back up, the only person still alive in the raid, pretended like I didn't know what had happened.
It's kind of based, honestly.
Okay, so this is a 3 heal fight, and Madorna has a work schedule issue for next week, so which is why he's going to sit, and Swish is going to come in. We have several things to do. One of the first things is everyone's favorite, weak auras! Yay!
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't type anything in chat. Interesting. Can't reply to a whisper or into raid chat.
Oh shit.
Is your shift control or alt button stuck?
It'll like type stuff. It just nothing's sending.
Oh, won't.
Yeah, there
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to get all set up to kill this next boss. I'm going to start with the better text readability option, and then someone remind me to switch when it's time to look at the VOD.
I'm gonna drop a pylon while we do this.
So first things first, there's right now 2 different options for the order that you drop coins and how many sets of ads you kill. We are going to do the faster strat because we just got a big injection of gear, which is called the 5-set strat. And that is characterized by fire and coin first, which is the same as heroic. That's when we take a whole bunch of AoE damage after we dunk the first 2 tokens. So 50 seconds into this fight, there's a big AoE event that does 14 seconds of damage to us. So we have a whole bunch of healing CDs assigned, and then we roll through the rest of these after that. So if you're looking at VODs, which I highly recommend, you want to find one that's recent, because most of them will be the 6 set strat, which is the slower version that you had to do when you had less gear. So when you're looking at VODs, check how fast their kill time is, and make sure that they're doing fire and coin first. That will be your clue that they're doing the same strat as us. Okay. Next, we're going to look at these weak auras. And Taryn's in here. Hey, Taryn. Oh, he's watching from stream. Okay. So this one's not necessary, but this one is. Okay, so this, I believe, is the same as the Ovanax weak aura. So you're gonna get a debuff on you that the healers need to dispel. I believe that's in heroic, but it's obviously more important in mythic that we do it right. So everyone needs to make a macro to run this. So I'm gonna put that in the bandit channel. So let's all do that together. I was tank for Ovanax, so I don't have that. So I'm going to do it right now on my screen if you want to see how it's done. First thing you're going to do is delete a macro to make space. Name it whatever you want. And then paste in that /run right here. And now you've got a macro that you're going to put on a keybind. It's going to be Shift R, and then I'll give everyone a chance to do that. Then I'll keep talking. So right now, everyone is either refreshing their macro from Ovanax or making a new one with that script that I put in the bandit channel. Give everyone 30 seconds to work on that.
How many people get the debuff at one time?
Let me check for you.
And sorry, this just makes us like light up green for healers, right?
On their frames, it says, "Hey healers, I'm safe to dispel."
Is it going to go on tanks? Do I need that?
No, it will not. Looks like it's very infrequent. Maybe 1 or 2 per set. I think it depends how quickly you kill the ads. So it's not very frequent. Alright, I'm going to do a ready check in game. Ready check yes if you have your macro. Rugrat doesn't need one, so okay, we're all set there. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This one is just something for me to do. I'll make sure that's turned on. Let's see, what's this healer note? MRT note may be provided to control healer assignment order, okay? Default order. Alright, healers, do you want one player to always get first priority on the dispel, or do you want it to be random? Or would you like me to put it in an order for you?
Random is fine with me. I don't think it.
Yeah, random should work.
Okay. Alright. So that looks like all we need for now. Let's go in and turn on and off things. So everyone go into your weak aura pack in game. I'm going to start with the liquid pack. So for me, everything is currently turned off. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on that auto marker. I'm the only one that needs to do that. I believe it requires assist, so it's called Real Assistant Auto Marker. Enable and custom options. Enable. And make sure it's loaded. Okay. Let's look through the rest of them. For me, we don't need it. Okay, so I think for the rest of this, it's just personal preference. I use a different weak aura pack by default, so I'm going to keep most of this off for now. But just take a moment, make sure you don't have like 2 sets of weak auras on, turn one off, make sure you got exactly 1 set. And as we start to pull these first 10-20 pulls, be making notes on your UI. I need to move this. I need to resize that. Right? We are setting ourselves up for success. So here's a good one right here. Bait pay line. It's going to give you that text in the center, reminding you to bait the coins in the correct direction. I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm going to turn that one on.
Kirk, do you know if the real assignment kill order texts will be accurate for the strat that we're doing?
I'm not sure yet. Melee, DPS, and tanks. Very important right here. This one called holding token. I want all melee and all tanks to turn that on. Holding token in one-arm bandit text. This will tell you if you have a token in your possession. And in Mythic, we dunk these at the very end of the timer. So we need one with a timer somewhere. So we'll find that.
I think the holding token text has a timer associated with it in the preview anyway.
Yes, I'm talking about the timer required to dunk the token before we wipe.
Got it.
And actually, that might be the timer. The countdown to when it needs to be dunked. You might be right, actually. I don't know what else the timer would be. Yeah, I think it might be good. Okay. Alright, so just pay attention to your weak auras, your whole UI on the first 10-20 pulls. Make sure you're setting yourself up for success. Just like Sproket, this one's going to take us a lot of pulls, so take the time you need to set yourself up for success. I'm going to switch my stream to the video type now. Change stream. Okay, so we are not going to watch Humble, sadly, because they had to do a different strat because they did it so early. This is just one example. This is the example I used to make our healing CDs. One important thing to note is that this boss will sometimes get spell queuing issues, so the push timers may be different. I've already talked to the healers about this, but things may happen in slightly different orders depending on how fast we are killing the boss, killing the real assistants. Are we dunking our tokens at the perfect time? Things like that. So Timers can be thrown off a little bit. This is also a tank POV. Well, hopefully it's useful, but let's watch this together. If you get a chance, watch this video with audio. I've got it turned off, but someone wrote lyrics to a song and then had an AI bot sing the song, and it made like, sang the song and it made like guitar or whatever to go with it. It was actually kind of insane. Anyway, all right, so first things first, we're baiting both of these coins right through the center on pull. Very standard, melee DPS and range, just baiting, just like we do in Heroic, sending those coins right to the back of the room.
Is it just baited on player location?
Yes, it is. Next up is heal absorbs. So one of the two big healing mechanics for this fight is a combination of heal absorbs and damage. You will continue to take damage until your heal absorb goes away. So we've got throughput assigned for the healers to help with that. So just be aware, while you have a healing absorb, you are taking ticking damage until it is removed. So if you're a hunter, I'm the hunter, I will be pressing Exil at times to try to help to clear that heal absorb faster. Right off the bat, we get our first assistance. There's our assistance. We're killing Flame and Coin as our first set, which is the same as Heroic. Looks like they've got a nice weak aura here to say kill this that we may want to grab. And it looks like they do have an interrupt rotation assigned, which we can set up for Friday as well. So, tank putting the first thing there. And you see the player in the back. Ali, I'm going to have you do this to start. I would like to take over for you eventually, but I know my limits and I know I can't raid lead while we're learning a fight while doing these. So Ali's going to do coins to start, and I will hopefully take over for him at some point. But you see how this coin was sent to the melee where they were going to? So the Ali in the back will say, okay, the first one we're going to kill is on the right, so I'm going to send this coin to the melee so they get the buff. So we're going to aim it at the assistant that we're going to kill. And you can see we've got a bait timer here because coins are about to happen, so everyone is baiting these next set of coins to go to the back of the room right in the middle. Here come coins. You see both of them coming out pretty good direction right through the middle of the room. So we want those to go back left of the room because it went right through the ranged players. We want these coins to hit the ranged players so they can get the buff. So we're killing our first real assistant here. And then this timer here is the timer to dunk the coins. We want to dunk tokens. The tokens that drop from the ads, I'm going to call those tokens. The coins that roll along the ground are coins. This is the timer to dunk the tokens, and we want to do this right with 1 second remaining on the clock. So in Heroic, we were doing this right away. In Mythic, we want to dunk these at the last moment. So you can see that ranged has killed this middle one, melee killed the one on the right, and then the tank is dragging the boss over to kill this final assistant. And right at the end here, they did it with 2 or 3 seconds remaining. So they put in their 2 tokens and triggered Flame and Coin. So now we're about to get the big AoE damage happening here. Here's our big 14 seconds of AoE. And then once it's over, there's still 4 more seconds of damage. So you can see they're still ticking even though the boss has stopped casting. For us, we have a rewind halfway through that big damage. We have Swamp's Ascendance, we have Jamel's AMZ, and we have a Zephyr. I can add more if we need it, but that is what we are starting with. for healing that big damage. Right after that, we get another set of coins. And then we immediately go back into another set of ads. This one, I believe, is shock and coin. I see shock here. And the Tank Buster, I believe this is how it worked. The Tank Buster will randomly target an additional player. So if you see this guy right here, he ran out to put his circle in this back corner. So the tank did his Tank Buster here in the front, and then one random player had to do a tank circle in the back. So we want to stack those up really nicely so we never run out of space. So we're killing ads. We got this nice bait timer, so we need to know where to stand to make sure that those coins are going in consistent directions. Here comes coins. Also at the same time, we can't see it, but this Warlock has the dispellable debuff. So we can't see it. I think we actually kind of can see it right here. The Warlock is going out of the group. The Warlock is going back right, pressing his button to be dispelled. He's getting the dispel and then coming back in. So if we focus on that, still has it. There we go. He was dispelled right there. He's in the back of the room, so his fire tornadoes spawn in the back of the room.
Is it a magic dispel?
Yeah, it's the healers will do it.
I'm assuming we have to make sure that Weakura is active too.
The healers need to have that one turned on. Yeah, where is that?
It's Withering Flames dispel assignment.
Thank you.
Okay, so if we don't need to have, as like the plebeians, don't need to have it at Weakura to correspond with the macro we press. We just press the macro and it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-healers do not need this Weakura. Let me just double check this is the right one. Withering Flames, dispel. Yeah, so healers, you need to have this one turned on. Withering Flames, dispel assignment macro. Swamps is already on. Ali and Rouse, if you could just confirm when you have that turned on.
Yeah, I think anybody who gets that debuff needs to get away from the group, Dasky.
Morales, do you have it turned on?
Yeah, I've got mine.
Okay, thank you. Alright, continuing on. What are we at in the fight? Anyone see a combat timer?
Over the damage meters, the middle window.
130.
130. Okay, so we'll just go over a few seconds here. So once again, we've got this timer before we wipe. We want to dunk our 2 tokens right at the end. So they're going to do it right here. Boom. With about 1 second left, they put in coin and shock. Coin and shock, I believe, is the suck. You see players get sucked around? Yeah, they're just getting sucked in. And did the tank jump out to place this up? Yeah, is that the blue thing? Yeah. Okay, so whoever that active tank is, the VDH jumped out to put this pylon down in a consistent location. And he's putting it back left, so we'll just do the same. So everyone will get sucked towards that pylon. So whoever's tanking here will run out, drop the pylon, and then come back.
Was that the first pylon drop?
That's the second.
Second, yeah.
I assume every pylon active tank has to.
Let's see if they did it for the first one. That's important. Where am I? I think here we go. So this VDH is the active tank.
I don't think this is a pylon one, is it?
The first one shouldn't be, right?
Yeah, the first one's not.
It doesn't drop a pylon at all.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. So I think that's enough for us to look at for now. But yeah, go ahead.
Is there anybody specifically that you want a spell wording on for that cast? Because I'm pretty sure it'll stop the stacks as well. And if it doesn't, it's just 10 seconds of magic immunity, so...
Got it. Let's just hold it for now. Maybe we assign it later in the fight. Or while we're learning, if you just want to throw it on.
Yeah, I'll try to watch for any.
Throw it on somebody. All right. Any questions before we pull this a few times? Definitely want to take time for questions here.
For the coins,
yeah,
I'm assuming you want me to handle like every coin that goes in the back of the front for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do every coin.
Sounds good.
But you get to yell at the entire raid when they don't bait it properly. Okay, that's the deal.
Okay. So I just basically want them to bait it down both melee and
Yes.
act towards melee and range.
Yeah, so you want to predict where the tanks are going to move the boss, and you want to send one coin towards melee and one coin towards ranged. And if that happens to be on the same line, you just send both down the same line. But you want to try and send one towards melee, one towards ranged. If we're split, then you can't make that line happen. And
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just have to learn that, and we want to be baiting those in a consistent way. And I'll show that in game in a minute. But any other questions?
You want it first, or you want me to have it first, Rugrat?
Is it easier for me to jump out for those pylons, or you? If you're saving your heroic leap, it's probably easier for you. But I'll have a horse up every time too, so you go first. Okay.
All right, back in game. So I'm just gonna ping a few spots just to make sure everybody saw. When you get targeted by the extra tank buster, you're gonna go over there where I pinged. Most of the coins are gonna end up at the back of the room. Tank busters are gonna go there and there. And then just as an example here,
Big hit. I don't think. Does someone get targeted with big hit?
yeah, it's new on Mythic.
Oh. Does it hit as hard as it hits us?
I believe it hits. I believe this cleaved one is a percent. Like it's based on the damage that it does to you.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look, I was like, I thought it was like 45 million damage. So, but okay.
Right. So it'll be like 45 million to you, and then 30% of that to them. So if you hell up it, then they get it. Yeah. I think.
So just as an example, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it just says in Mythic difficulty, the big hit also arcs lightning to extra players, creating additional shocking fields. So you don't actually take the big hit, you just create a field.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Alright, so I'm going to ask everyone to follow along here. If we are killing the real assistant on square, we are ranged is still baiting in the center, which means that the coins are going to end up kind of diamond-ish. So Allie will be in your diamond to collect 2 coins and send them back. The ranged coin will be easy Allie. We will always be standing in the middle of the room, so just send it right through the center of the room. The melee coin may be a little more difficult because in some example we may be moving from square to circle. So you actually want to send that melee coin towards circle because that's where the tank is moving the boss to. So that's just, we'll learn with reps, but the melee coin I think is going to be the more difficult one to predict where you need to send it. And if you're not sure, just send it somewhere. Like, we're just learning. We need that damage eventually, but while we're learning, if you're not sure, just send it. And we'll
I'll
adapt.
probably wait for if I'll figure out like when the boss is moving.
Yeah. Alright, let's just pull it. Do we have one more feast? Thank you.
I need to get closer.
So the first thing to happen in the fight will be coins. So we're going to make sure we bait those directly to the back of the room, and then we will have some heal absorbs, and then we will kill some ads.
Quick question, just like Brood Twister, when the fight starts, we need to just click that macro once and it's on the rest of the fight, right?
Can anyone answer that? I did not have to press that button. Not with X.
Isn't
I
it
feel
a
like
non-use
I had it.
like?
Yeah, the Brute Twister one, at least, the liquid one was a non-use thing. Like you had to click it, you had to actively use it. It wasn't a one and done. Because you're dealing with a private aura, so instead of triggering off of the aura, you're triggering off the button press, if that makes sense.
Got it.
You get flames, you hit the button. Yeah. Basically.
Once you're safe with the debuff, that's when you press the button. Yep.
And where are debuff areas? Just out of the
I
center?
would say back right for ranged would be where you go to get dispelled, and then maybe front right for melee. Let's start with that.
Okay.
I have a sad 30 yard dispel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Special coming.
Baiting coins, here they come. I'll just send those right back through. The first one goes right back through. The second one you'll aim at whatever side
Phase
right
change.
you're going to. We need to kill left and right, so tanks just pick one. Yep, going right.
Bait.
Coins in 4 seconds. Melee pick up
Special
the token,
coming.
but don't get run away.
Interrupt
Coins. Now we need to kill left. Baz has that token. Turn left.
Bait.
Interrupt coming.
Going below 25%.
Is it because I need to put the coin first?
You need to hit it with the coin, right?
Oh, do you?
I think you do.
Oh, yeah, I removed like the invulnerability.
Yeah. Darkline Curious.
Ah, so that's why they're aiming it there. Okay. Lust is later in the fight, but for now we can send it on pull if you want.
I don't think we should. My timing's weird.
Okay. No Lust.
So yeah, from my understanding, like my friend's guild was having their hunter essentially sit there and do the coins all the time because they have to aim it through the ads, otherwise they just don't die.
There it is. Darkline Curious. Okay, so Ali, those first 2 coins, you need to identify which ones are flame and coin and send 1 coin through each of them. Which ads are flame and coin and send 1 coin through each of them. And then you're also, let's also make sure you have weak ore turned on so you know the order, but I'll fix that for you for Friday. I'm gonna make a note.
Also, try to do a quick left, right, center call of where we're moving first.
Yeah, I feel like we should just pick a side and go to that same side every time, right? So he always knows where to send the coins.
Well, there's a 30% chance that our first position would not be one of the ones we want to kill first.
Let's do,
I guess they're.
Let's
yeah.
do right to left. So if right is available, always go right. If right is not correct, go center.
Okay, sounds good.
And for range, are we full sending on one with the melee and then switching as a group to the second one?
They were splitting in the VOD, so yeah, I think range should be hitting the other one.
Okay.
Well, they would switch midway then, right? Because they're not gonna be able to do any damage to it, or
It's only at 25%.
oh, got it.
25%.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Yep.
Cool. All right, figured that out.
The fire dispel fucking hurts, by the way.
Good time for a personal.
Personal? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 3 coins to hit all 3 of them.
We
You
get
send one
another.
through
We get another set, so it sounds like the first one of the second set goes through that third one.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Special coming. Phase change.
Killing right first, followed by left. Range to the left one until it's invulnerable.
Bait.
Fresh coins, bait the fresh coins.
Special coming. Interrupt 1.
Okay. So the second coin should have gone through this one. Is still
Interrupt
alive
2.
Bait.
Special coming.
So you'll have to listen to my calls or just learn the sequence because we have to do them in the correct order.
So, somebody other than tank is always getting the big hit, which is the big blue circle that people are getting. For ranged, where particularly should we get that? Because people have just been like panicking and running.
Back left.
Okay.
Back left is the extra tank circle.
Okay. Back left is the big hit. Back right is the dispel.
Yeah.
I turned on the assignment kill order, and when we pulled it, we got a.
Yeah, and it may not be the right order, Allie, because flame and coin is always first.
I'm probably just gonna close.
I will make sure I get you one for Friday.
Okay.
I just need to make sure it's the right one.
Okay.
Does anyone know what that screenshot I put in Bandage channel is?
What's your boss mod?
It's Bigwig. Bigwigs.
Do you have like Northern Sky or something like a different Weekora pack?
Nope.
I believe that is Bigwigs.
That looks like Bigwig's font, doesn't it?
It's a big one. You don't want it, I'm assuming?
No.
It's going to be... Is it Spit
Rises? Information box, maybe?
I believe so. Yeah, that's saying what has been awarded, so I think that should be it.
Yep.
Alright, so that thing that Kaz linked, that's the prizes in Bigwigs. Alright, so I made a note of that in the channel.
first 2 coins need to go. The first one needs to go right. The second one needs to go left. The third one needs to go middle.
It's unfortunately a random order a little bit. If right is a correct choice, we will always go right first. If right is wrong, center will be the first one. So the first one will go right or center. The second one will go center or left. And then the third one will go to whatever's left over. As you ready?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at pick her up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Special coming. Phase change.
We're killing right and then left. So Allie first point to the right, second point to the left.
Bait.
Nice.
Special
Points
coming.
here, baiting. The tank buster did not go far enough. That goes all the way to the wall. Spell me when you can.
Bait.
Special coming.
So we did not dump the coins in time, so we hit the enrage. Alright, so these two circles right here have to be against the wall. Make sure we do those.
You have to go like so fast if you get marked. Like if you get marked with that, cancel your cast and run away. It's like really short.
Got it.
And the second coin that I sent, I should have waited for Haley to get.
Question. Would it be okay to place a lock gate towards that back left to place the tank things?
After the first one, you're just going to be walking in the poop at the end of the gate. It might work, but I've worked it before. Healers,
Well, like,
remember
more just,
only
like, place it.
healers. Remember, only one of you is going to see green on that assignment.
I think only one of us sees red as well, because I saw the debuff on people, but Gur, yours is the only one that glowed red for me, but it never changed to green.
Okay. Let's keep talking about that. Make sure we figure that out. It's the same as Open. It should be the same as OpenX, but we'll after this poll we'll talk through every color that we saw and who saw it, and if you pressed your button or not, etc.
Like place lock gate here so we can like run towards these back areas a bit easier. Like from the middle to there.
The tank buster I think lands so quickly though that after one person takes that gate for the tank buster, it's gonna be in blue.
Okay.
I call this liquid button. I'm gonna put some say text in my button just to check if I'm pressing it.
It puts a feedback in chat as well.
automatically say it, right?
It puts it in chat.
For me, it says liquid macro press.
Yeah, it puts it.
I put an image in the bandage now.
You can also I added /ping at player assist as well, so that can be really annoying.
It gives us like a text to speech thing too.
Just be dwarf for me.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm seeing it.
You can also turn on macro not press as a text reminder, and then when you have the debuff but you haven't pushed your button, it's big red text on your screen.
There you go.
It goes away when you push it.
So that one that Lomac just mentioned is called Withering Flames Macro Not Pressed. So that's going to show up when you get the debuff, and it's going to go away after you press your button.
How can it tell if I have the debuff, but then not automate it for me?
Because it just checks if you have a private aura. It can't know what the aura is, but it can know if you have one.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Special coming. Phase change.
Right and then center. Ali, you're doing right and then center.
Wait.
Fresh coins coming out.
Special coming.
But you see this coin for now, or send it?
Send it. Here's our big AoE damage.
Wait.
Special coming.
Fresh coins. Good fates.
Phase change.
And this is coin.
Going right?
Yeah, right. Right and then center. Ali, right and then center.
Wait.
Special coming.
Do you want to get a battle res up on him?
Yeah, Chris.
Wait.
Interrupt 2. Special coming.
So that was the suck. And then this thing obviously already be long dead. And then we're starting our third phase right now.
Watch your feet. Phase change.
My macro is not working in combat.
I was just
Wait.
yeah, I was gonna wait until after, but I had the same thing where I was sitting in the corner spamming it and wasn't getting confirmation and didn't get the update the week or
I see my say text, so I'm pressing the button, but I'm not getting the green text of the liquid.
I also
could
got the
could I
flame.
just dwarf this myself?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's magic, I think.
Huh, maybe I'll just do it. But I need to have it in case I get 2 in a row.
The coins themselves aren't a huge problem. It is a problem when the crap on the ground is covering those coins that I can pop
Yeah.
like ice cold to like get 1 or maybe 2, but if I said it's
Is that...
Do we need to target the circles more like here, kind of in between the inner cardinals?
either that or people need to like shove the crap that they need to like, pop, like actually get over here and not.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Try to drop the tank circles there to
Yeah,
give you
'cause
space to do things here.
if we're lining up the center to the ads, it's always going to be like in between these spotlights or in between those over there. So it's always going to be in the inner cardinals or the cardinal direction. So we need tank circles
Angle
between.
equals drop tank circle.
The only thing that I'll say on top of that is I got the fire debuff and the tank circle on me, and so I had to. Well, I didn't have to, but I was already over here to drop the fire circles when I got the tank circle on me, and I just kind of ate shit in the corner.
It's probably fine as long as you don't put it where Ellie needs to do a coin.
As long as it's not like in the middle-ish of the arena, it should be fine. If it's against the wall, coins don't really go back here unless it's 100%. Every other side usually lands.
Alright, so it sounds like the bigger problem is just not getting the circle all the way to the edge. It sounds like you need to be very fast to get it out there.
If you
Is
don't
it a
have
pri-
like
is it a-
if you don't
sorry,
have
go
like a turbo button, I don't think you can even get all the way to the edge.
Okay. Is it a private aura, or do you have to see it visually, or is DBM or Bigwig's telling you about it?
I believe there's a Bigwigs message. There's always one like right before it goes out. The liquid weak aura only happens every right, like it warns you right before it goes out, but it's possible that's private as well. I don't have any of the liquid icons turned on, so I don't know. The kill order text also looks like it's working correctly for what we want to do, if anyone likes that.
Ready check.
Quick question. Should I wait for the second, like if we do, for example, like right and center, should I wait for the right pad to die first before I send the center one down? That way maybe
No.
we can get the extra debuff, or should I just leave?
I don't think it's worth the optimization right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Special coming. Phase change.
Right.
Right, and then center. Yeah, people just aren't moving with the circle
Bait.
as well.
Special coming. Interrupt 1.
This is practice living this damage here. This is the biggest damage event in the fight.
Special coming.
Allie's dead, I'll try to
Phase change.
want center and then right. Center and then left.
Bait.
Getting coins.
Special coming.
One of those baits was really bad.
You don't want to
Bait.
I just learned that. Thank you, Ellie.
That's what killed me the other ball. It's like,
Special
can I
coming.
stand here and
Interrupt 2.
Oh, okay.
Answer, no.
No, I can.
Alright, we can do it.
I also learned that you need to be like on a lock point.
Phase
Because while you're in
change.
the middle of it, they have a chance to deal with
Bait.
I might
Special coming.
When the assistants have that like shield on, can you not auto attack them?
Should be nothing happening with them until they get to 25%.
It's so weird. I don't gain holy power when they're with that shield.
Were they at 25% when you were doing it?
So I just went up.
Adrian, are you getting any weak aura or Bigwig's assistance when you get that?
Nope.
Okay, so it might be private.
I have no weakers on for it explicitly,
okay.
so Bigwigs doesn't do anything at the very least.
Okay.
What's it called?
The big hit is the name of the tank buster.
The liquid pack doesn't even have an icon for it.
Yeah, it's
There
only the
must be-
countdown.
You must just have to natty it. Yeah, so that must be why they did the text countdown reminder, is to Because it happens not when it's on you, it just happens every time the boss casts it, so that if you turn that on, it has you be ready that you might get the next one.
Alright, range, there's one called Big Hit Ink in Liquid. I'm going to turn that one on. Gives you a countdown to when the tank buster is about to happen so that you know to check if you get a circle on you.
What is it under?
Texts.
Texts.
We should probably be loosely spread instead of pixel stack then, so we can actually tell if it's us.
We can't because we have to bait the coins correctly.
True.
Even like a little bit out of the stack makes the coin move really far away.
Fucking geometry, man. Okay. Well, good luck, everybody.
Get good.
We moved up 340 world rank spots with that Sproket kill. Nice work, team. 1600 was that rank.
Is that our best for any boss kill?
Close.
This guy kind of claps, by the way.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Oh, the healers go get their...
Special coming.
Two of them, Gibbs.
Phase change.
Get ready for big hit.
Right in that center.
Bait.
Special coming.
Big hit soon. Great damage happening. Chipping AMZ. Big coins.
Special coming. Phase change.
Big hit.
Center and left.
Bait.
Coins in 4.
Interrupt 1. Special coming.
There's a bad bait there.
Coin on you. Special coming.
Bait.
So we would dunk those, we'd get sucked by the pylon, we'd kill that third ad, and then we'd reset again.
I know we're just starting, but there was several insanely wrong fire dispels that consistently that pull. Is there, like Ovanax, are there a couple things we need to make illegal that are automatic?
Yeah, eventually. Alright, so dispels, let's talk about it again. If you get the magic debuff called Withering Discharge, you go there. Once you are there, you press your macro button to tell the healers it is safe to dispel you. They will dispel you, then you walk back into the raid. We do that because you are spawning fire tornadoes, and we cannot have those in the center of the raid. So it sounds like someone didn't know they had it, they just have to dispel them and send them through. There are weak auras to tell you when you have it. It's called Withering Flames. There are weak auras that you can turn on to tell you when you have Withering Flames.
There's
hand
a,
down.
there's a situation with my second dispel where there's two people with the dispels. So both of us pressed the button or got dispelled when we were in the safe spot, so to speak. But I got clipped by the second dispel because it was like we were both right on top of each other, essentially.
Okay, so maybe I put down 2 markers, so there's kind of 2 spots to go for the spell.
I don't know if that's necessary. We just need to, like, as you're running out and making sure you're not on top of someone else when you call
So
the dispel.
sometimes there's 2 dispels that are happening. There may be 2 players running back right, so you guys need to not be on top of each other so that you can be dispelled at the same time and not hit each other.
Pick a spotlight and angle yourselves, maybe.
Yeah, we can just say go to the spotlight, so that works. Alright, so let's range players, let's focus on recognizing when we get the tank circle. Let's focus on getting out of the raid and pressing our button when we get our dispel. And let's focus on baiting coins properly. Melee, I just need you guys to bait the coins properly. That may mean while we're learning that you are not hitting the boss. But you can be targeted by coins, and generally when a coin goes like over there, that's because a melee's in a wrong spot. So you guys need to know that you need to be between the boss and where the coin is supposed to go. The coins are always supposed to end up back here. So you need to be between the boss and that point, so that if a coin is targeted on you, it goes to the back of the room where we want it to be.
Try to keep the boss like right on top of the ads so that you don't have to like be between. The boss shouldn't be between the ad and ranged, so that you don't have to worry about that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Special coming. Phase change.
Middle and left.
Big hit.
Bait.
Special coming.
Big hits in.
Special
Bait.
coming.
So I think we didn't dump tokens, so we're thankful.
Phase change. Watch your feet.
Bait.
So all these big hits,
Special
pools
coming.
in the back of the room are wrong, right?
The coins aren't getting kicked all the way back there.
They're correct. I put the first one here. That's where they're supposed to go.
Okay.
And yeah, I used disengage, and I got there like just in time, so it's very fast. Yeah, we'll have a kick order for Friday, Finn. That'll help us, but yes, we need to be interrupting.
Debuff. I had it, but I was not getting it.
My game crashed.
All right, while we wait for Dasky, thank you so much to everyone that has been crushing keys in the last 36 hours. That's one of the primary reasons we killed that boss tonight. It's because we got the massive eye level. We needed to learn less of the fight. We had more stamina. So thank you to everyone that has had a chance to do keys. I'm asking everyone to do 8 for 128 Gilded Crest this week. If you can do more, please do more. It's power for our raid. It's what we need to accomplish our goals. I know everyone has different schedules and different demands on their time, but this is the week to prioritize World of Warcraft. You can tell your spouse to talk to me if they have a problem with it. So, do 8. Do not wait until Monday. Jamel, I'm talking to you. Do not wait until Monday, because there's going to be a lot of people burnt out on keys at that point. So let's get them done early. And reap the benefits of that. Aaron says his girlfriend's going to curse me out in French. That sounds pretty good.
Let's just make sure we get that recorded so Baz can translate.
I sure will.
Alright. Jasky, you back?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Special coming. Phase change.
3. Middle and left.
Wait.
Special coming.
One of the coins goes to the right, the other just goes through the middle of the raid.
Wait.
Special coming.
We also did not move for the spell. I don't know what's going on in Melee because I can't see the chorus. Do you guys have that the liquid one that we turned on? Is that countdown correct as far as we have to dunk before that countdown ends?
I'm looking.
like it.
So I had flame there, and I didn't know if flame was first or second there, which is just a miss on my part. But I jumped out for the big hit, and then I didn't make it out back in time.
Gotcha. So
But
let the tanks pick those up if possible.
But I need to figure out if there is if there's a text to speech there or not, or a countdown that I can add to that.
Probably.
Baz just linked something that may be useful for Melee.
I feel like it's looking fine. I think the second coin is a lot tighter.
The order that we put them in, though, does matter, right?
As far as like flame needs to go first versus coin, no.
Yeah.
You could.
Okay.
They just need to be dunked at the end of the timer. Both of them can go in at the same time or reverse order, doesn't matter. But just flame and coin need to be dunked, not the third one.
Just the second one needs to go in before the end of the timer, right?
Yes. But if you're not tracking, I don't want you to dunk unless you. I want both to be dunked at the end because I don't want people to get confused.
Okay. I mean, so like if Tannerite gets the first one, I think maybe we just.
I guess tank can do it if you have to. Yeah, melee DPS should not dunk early no matter what.
But yeah, I think that should only be an issue if the tank gets the first of the 2 coins.
Yeah, for sure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Special coming. Phase change.
Right and left. Big hit.
Wait.
Special coming.
Tell me if my macro's not open. Fix that. Going to the middle one.
Wait.
Special coming.
Flash coins. Big hit.
Phase change.
This is center and left. Center and left. Okay.
Wait.
Something new.
Special coming.
Big hit. 3. Flash coins coming out.
Wait.
Sending a coin through range.
Special coming. Interrupt 2.
There's the sec. Sending a coin through range.
Phase change.
Yeah, I don't know what the sequence is here, so just go right. Go right and then send.
Wait.
Special coming.
Someone has to take over coins for the rest of those, so we need
Wait.
a coin through the left one if there's
Special coming. Watch your feet.
Alright, good work.
Does the stuff on the
Phase
floor,
change.
is that reset or is that just like stuff that's clarified?
Interrupt 3.
Tanks can clear it, but I don't know if we ever clear it because it reactivates a pylon.
Yeah, I didn't bait that pylon at all, my bad. I'm gonna have to set a timer for that.
There's no point by basically north.
Yeah, Helly, I was spamming it, and I had the big text in there saying macro not pressed, and it wasn't giving me the liquid macro press text either, so I have no idea why it doesn't work in combat. Like, if I press it now, I get the liquid macro pressed, like, text notification, but it's not actually doing anything in combat.
Exact same thing for me, Finn, is not working in combat.
There might be some other add-on you guys have in common, maybe a bar add-on or something, or some other click maybe, or something, because I think for everyone else that's it's working for, like I literally copy pasted exactly what's there and it's works. It's got to be add-on conflict or something.
Yeah,
we'll
figure it out for Friday.
I'm not seeing like the red or green frames at all anymore.
Interesting.
I was at first, but yeah, last few pulls.
Alright, so
Yeah.
everyone take note of everything you need to fix. Great work tonight. See you Friday.
Oh, well, Swamp, it will. Once there's the note, I think that's what the note does, is it assigns healer prio based on, like, your just But if you don't have a note, it's just random. So you won't see one unless you like get same as the Overnex one. Like you only see one, and so if there's not one for you, then you don't see any.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I think we'll do a healer prio so it's more consistent, and then we'll also just fix everyone's macro to work however we need to do that.
Alright, cool, GG, yay kill.
Yeah.